husband wants to show you his Dune book collection, so you better say nice things to him about it. Come on.
I really like Dune, and so I collect all the different trade paperbacks, especially because I'm really fascinated with the different covers, so I want to show you some of them. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, they tipped over. Okay, so these actually don't have Dune in them, but this is where Dune was originally released, is in these analog like science fiction magazine books. It was released in increments over a bunch of time with like the chapters or the sections, the books in these magazine covers. So I have a couple of them, and that's pretty cool. This is probably the earliest copy I have. It's actually the original like trade paperback 1965 original Dune. No sequel mentioned or anything like that. Pretty cool. Then I have a bunch of early copies with the 70s. I really love this art and this font. We got Dune, we got Dune Messiah, we got Children of Dune. And then weirdly I skipped some and go straight to Chapter House Dune. Haven't been able to find the intervening ones, but you know, we will at some point.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, we will. And then I randomly have another 70s copy, Dune Messiah, where they got some different artwork, different font. That's interesting. And then this one jumps all the way to like the late 80s, 90s, Dune Messiah again. That's the most common one I have. But this is where they kind of did this weird thing where they changed the whole solid cover and then just shrunk the art down to this little thing from earlier copies.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we go all the way to the 90s and they're just recycling the 70s art again. But, you know, the Red Dune thing is interesting. And I mostly think it's interesting that they started calling it the Magnificent Dune Chronicles.
Yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting.
Then we jump to all the way in the 2000s and, you know, you got this recover. These are common. These are what most people are going to be getting. I got this one originally probably from Target, and it's really big. I like the size of it. And then the problem was that I ordered a bunch more, and they were tinier. They're tinier, and honestly,
they're still cool though.
They're still cool. They're still cool, but the different size, that it's stressing me out. I might have to buy a tiny copy of this one or bigger copies of these. I'm not sure which one yet.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's okay.
And then if you might have noticed, I only went up to God Emperor. That's where I'm at. But I got this old copy of Heretics of Dune, and I'm kind of sad I don't have the jacket, but it's a really beautiful hard copy. I think it's going to make it easy to read.
Really beautiful. Really beautiful.
And then this isn't a book, but this is called like Dune Exposures, and it's by Josh Brolin and Greg Fraser when they were on the set of Denis Villeneuve's Dune. It's so like cool. It's really cool. It's pictures they took, you know, like on the set of Dune. It's really great. And then of course I have a coffee table book that is the Art and Soul of Dune, which is like one of these really cool art books from the movie Dune, and it's got really cool. Lots of really cool art in it, stuff like this. Yeah, so those are my Dune books.